Karaka Kiwis in the Caulfield Cup. Of course, we have the Chosen One by Savabeel and the Glitzy One offered by Phoenix Park for $150,000. He's been a really progressive horse. He showed a bit at 3 and then he really clicked into action the back end of it. And last week he was winning the Group 2 Herbert Power. And today he'll be looking for Group 1 glory in the Caulfield Cup. Time now to speak about the races at Caulfield today with Ben Asgari, Racing.com, form analyst, joining us on the Punters Lounge live. Good morning, Ben. What's in store for us weather-wise and track condition-wise at Caulfield today?
Yeah, cool day in Melbourne today. Not quite the beautiful conditions of last Saturday for Caulfield Guineas Day, but pleasantly surprised to wander outside where I am in Caulfield at the moment. Blue skies, bit of wind around, which could have an impact on the races today, but much better than certainly what the forecast was anyway, but a coolish day.
How have you sorted out the Caulfield Cup? Obviously, as we've seen, has been the trend, massive influence, European gallopers, whether they're trained there or actually now trained by Australian horsemen and women. Also, we've got Japanese runner Mer de Glace, Finch, the $6.50 favourite. How have you sorted through it all?
Oh, with great difficulty. I think there's probably... I came down to 5 horses that I thought were the key winning chances in the race, in Mer de Glace, Vow and Declare, Mr. Quickie, Constantinople, and as being the predominant hopes. But it is a race I'm finding pretty tricky. I thought the 2 horses that I would be pretty... annoyed if they won. I didn't have something on. So the 2 horses I had to have something on in the race were Mer de Glace, who's a progressive Japanese stayer. Now, it is a horse that hasn't been up to 2,400 metres in Japan, has only raced up to 2,200 metres, but he's a lightly raced type. I like the way that he's still on the up, and I expect that progressive Japanese form to measure up here in a Caulfield Cup. And I don't mind the wide barrier for him. I think it's going to suit him come today. His last couple of wins in Japan, he's actually sat 3 wide with cover and won those races. So wide draw, not too much of an issue. And the horse that really caught my eye in the Turnbull was Vow and Declare. Obviously, Finch was pretty good. I think Finch is another key winning hope in the race and one of the main winning chances. But I think anything Vow and Declare is doing at 2,000 metres is a bonus, because I do think he's a horse who is only going to be better at 2,400 today, and he's probably only going to be better over 3,200 metres at Flemington in the Melbourne Cup next time out. But I have to have something on Vow and Declare on the strength of his run in the Turnbull Stakes last time out. Craig Williams goes aboard. He's got a lightweight. He's drawn ideally. And of the locals, I think he's probably the leading contender. But Finch was terrific. He can roll along up on speed. He should run well. Mr. Quickie, you should always forgive a good horse 1-4 run. He can probably win the race as well. And the progressive European 3-year-old form is Constantinople. Might be another horse better suited at over 3,200 metres at Flemington, but he certainly can win without surprising at all. So I think they're the key hopes. You've got to give chances to horses like Mirage Dancer. Maybe the best roughie for those playing multiples is Kafilla, but it's a very open race. And if it wasn't a Caulfield Cup, you'd almost be calling it Mission Impossible.
How about other races that you want to be betting into today?
I think some good value on the program today. A horse of Mick Price's Ready, Set, Sail in the second. She gets up in trip, which I think she's looking for, just way too far back first up. She draws in, can maybe settle closer to the speed today, could be a big key. She did dead heat with Split last preparation, and you're getting almost double figure odds about her in the second race. A race over 1,400 for the 3-year-old filly, so I could back her each way at sort of $8 or $9. The third race on the program, High-Low's the favourite. A horse I'm interested in, though, is Triton Rising. Now, he was terrific against the bias at Flemington last time out. Actually started favourite against Triton Rising and had the pattern against him at Sandown first up. I think he's over the odds in relation to the favourite, so I can back him to win. Another horse thinks over the odds in the Ethereal Stakes is Gamay. She's a Piero filly from the Archie Alexander stable. Now, she sat 3 wide against the pattern behind Celestial Falls at Flemington last time out in the Oaks trial. Thought the run was every bit as good as the favourite, if not better, and she's $10 as opposed to Celestial Falls, who's around that $4 mark. So she's a horse I thought represented terrific each way value. in the Ethereal Stakes, race 6. So there are a few horses that I thought against the favourite could run really well today.
Excellent. Ben Asgari giving us his thoughts on the card at Caulfield. 3 races there, races 2, 3 and 6, where he is going to be playing into, and his thoughts on the Caulfield Cup as well. We thank him for his time and giving it up for us and you on the Punters Lounge Live. We switch to Ashburton and also Rotorua, our previews with Greg O'Connor and Brendan Popwell just after this.